잠시 후 1시 10분부터 2021학년도 대학 수학능력 시험 3교시 영어 영역 듣기 평가 방송을 시작하겠습니다. 수험생 여러분은 편안한 마음으로 방송에 귀를 기울여 주시고 감독 선생님께서는 스피커의 음량을 알맞게 조절해 주십시오. 수험생 여러분은 답안을 작성하기 전에 반드시 답안지 왼쪽 해당란에 성명, 수험번호 등을 정확하게 기입하고 표기하였는지 확인하시기 바랍니다. 답란에 정답을 표기하기 전에 답안지에 있는 수험생 준수사항을 꼭 확인하십시오. 듣기평가 문제는 1번부터 17번까지입니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 문제지에 있는 5개의 답지 중에서 맞는 답 하나만 골라 답안지의 해당란에 바르게 표시하십시오. 듣기평가는 타종 없이 시작됩니다. 이제 문제지 표지를 넘기시기 바랍니다. 그러면 지금부터 3교시 영어 영역 듣기평가를 시작하겠습니다. 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, listeners. This is 1 Minute Health. Are you worried about weight gain? Do you really think it is just because you have bad eating habits? Of course, they are the most direct causes. However, you should take notice that inadequate sleep could be a more fundamental reason leading you to those bad habits. Many studies have found that people who are sleep deprived report having an increased appetite. This is likely caused by the impact of sleep on two important hunger hormones, ghrelin and leptin. In addition, the hormone called cortisol is higher when you do not get enough sleep. Cortisol is a stress hormone that may also increase appetite. These hormones can make you long for high-fat foods. So why don't you check out your sleep habits as well as eating habits? This has been Peter Jackson at 1 Minute Health.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Peter, why did your brother lock himself in his room?
We kind of argued. We were supposed to have lunch together, but he didn't show up without any notice.
Oh, you must have waited for him.
Yeah, I waited for almost an hour. Then I came back home and found him playing video games, so I got really angry and yelled at him.
I understand how you felt, Peter, but it's important to deal with anger in a positive way.
What do you mean, Mom?
When you're angry at someone, wait a while before you talk to the person.
How can that help?
You can collect your thoughts while waiting. Once you calm down, you can clearly state how you feel without hurting the person.
Okay, Mom. I'll try it next time I get angry.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Miss Smith, I heard you wanted to see me.
Yes, John. Come in. How is your semester going?
As you know, I'm still busy with writing my graduation thesis.
I'm sure you'll do a great job. You told me earlier that you were looking for an internship at an IT firm, didn't you?
Yes, I'm still looking for one.
Good. I found on the school website that there is an internship at an IT firm you might be interested in.
Thank you so much. May I ask you the link of the web page? I want to know more about the internship.
Sure, I'll send the link via email to you.
Do I need a recommendation letter from a professor in the field?
You do, but don't worry about it. I'll write one for you.
Terrific. I can't thank you enough.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Mom, I found a picture of your high school years in the attic.
The banner at the top says it was a school band competition in 2000.
I didn't know you were good at playing the keyboard.
We won the first prize there. Do you recognize this guy at the back on the right side?
The one with the Santa Claus hat? Not really. Do I know him?
It's your Uncle Dave.
Really? He changed a lot. I should ask him to teach me drums.
Good idea.
Then who is this guy with the beard playing the guitar? I bet he's not a student.
Right. He was our music teacher and the best guitarist in the area.
The vocalist in the middle looks like a pro, holding the mic with one hand.
Jimmy was really popular among high school students back then.
No wonder.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, what are you doing on the computer?
I'm buying our baseball game tickets for the weekend.
Great. What's the row number of our seats?
Let's see. It's row 18, the first two seats of row 18.
Honey, don't you think they are pretty far from the field?
We may catch a home run ball from there.
I wish we could watch the game closer like the last time.
You mean the seats behind home plate? Those tickets are so much more expensive.
But I think they are worth it. And this time, we're not going with the kids. It's just the two of us.
Okay, I already bought them, but I'll get a refund and buy other seats behind home plate.
Thank you. Then I'll get stuff at the grocery store to make sandwiches for the game.
Perfect. Your sandwiches are the best.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
May I help you?
Hello, I'd like to order some dessert and drinks.
Okay. How about this chocolate cake? They're $10 each.
It looks yummy. I'll take one. And can I use this 50% off coupon?
Sure. You can get a discount on multiple cakes with this coupon.
Oh, I thought it only applied to one cake. I'll take one more chocolate cake.
Good choice. What would you like to have for drinks?
2 medium-size lemonades, please.
A medium size is $2 and a large one is $4. But since you're buying cake, each large size costs just $3.
Great. Make them large then, please.
So that's 2 chocolate cakes and 2 large lemonades. Anything else?
No, that's all. Here's my credit card.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 민속촌에 입장하지 못한 이유를 고르시오.
Mark, I heard you're going back to the States next month.
Yes, I can't believe I've already been in Korea for a year.
Is there anything you'd like to do before going back?
I want to visit the Korean folk village and walk around wearing hanbok.
I thought you already visited there last month with Jinsu.
I did, but unfortunately we couldn't enter the village.
Really? Was it closed? Or did it rain when you visited?
No, it was open and the weather was perfect.
Then why?
To enter, all visitors should bring their own hanboks or rent one there. I tried to find one that fit me there, but all of them were too small.
That's too bad. I know how much you wanted to go there.
I'm going to rent one somewhere else and visit again before I leave Korea.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 2020 글로벌 드론 엑스포에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Rebecca, I have good news.
Hi, Michael. What is it?
I saw an advertisement about the 2020 Global Drone Expo. It'll be held in Washington, D.C. Why don't we visit there?
I'd love to. Actually, I went to the 2015 Global Drone Expo when it took place for the first time in Chicago.
I envy you. It's my first time. This year the expo will be from July 16th to 28th.
Perfect. It's during our vacation. Do they still hold the drone flying competition?
Yes, let's bring ours and enter the competition.
Okay. Do we have to book tickets for the expo in advance?
No, we can just buy them on site. The entrance fee is only $5 per person.
Okay. I'll ask my parents if they can take us to the expo.
That would be great.
(9번) 이스트밸리 애니멀 쉘터에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello. I am Susan Downey of the East Valley Animal Shelter. Are you a person who loves animals and at the same time wants to do something meaningful? I'd like to introduce East Valley Animal Shelter. Our shelter is a nonprofit organization which aims to help animals that have been abandoned and are looking for a new home. It was founded by Tim Peters, a veterinarian, and his colleagues in 2000. We are currently working with 20 student volunteers under 18 who are passionate about animals. Volunteers will help with many different duties, such as cleaning shelters, feeding animals, and dog walking. You might also engage in efforts to control the overpopulation of stray animals during your time at a cat and dog rescue center. Since last year, we have been receiving financial contributions. If you don't have time but want to help us, you can do it in the form of a financial contribution. Thank you.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 보러 갈 연극을 고르시오.
Susie, what's that you're holding?
It's a list of performances playing at the Central Theater. I have a report to write after watching one of these.
Oh, it sounds interesting. May I join?
Of course. Are you free on weekends?
I'll be back from my family trip on Saturday. How about going on Sunday?
That's fine with me. And this one seems too short. I want to enjoy more than 1 hour.
Okay, this one has such a low rating, under 3 stars. There must be some reasons for that.
Then I guess it's down to these two. Which one do you think is better?
This one has a better rating and longer running time, but a $30 difference seems like a lot to me.
Yeah, let's just watch the cheaper one.
Great. I'm already excited.
11번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Chris, you haven't left your desk all day. You need some rest.
Unfortunately, I can't. I'm writing up a sales report due tomorrow.
No matter how busy you are, you shouldn't forget to stand up and move around every now and then.
12번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mom, do you know where my cookie box has gone in the shelves? I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, I was about to tell you. Your dad and I decided to remove it.
Why did you ever do that? You know how much I like to eat cookies.
13번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Mr. White. I'm Nancy Blake, Ellen's mom.
Hello, Ms. Blake. Last week I asked my students to draw a picture, and this is Ellen's.
Oh, it's nice. She put the sun in the corner.
It's a common thing among kids. I find it interesting that Ellen drew a house with a chimney.
Smoke is coming out of it. Does it mean anything special?
A smoking chimney means an expression of warmth and affection within the family.
That's a good sign, isn't it?
And the wide open door leading to the pathway shows her open mind to the outside world.
That makes sense. What about this tree?
She drew benches and leaves on the tree. It means she has a well-rounded nature.
It's surprising that we can read her mind with just a picture.
It is. You can also bring this picture with you if you want to explain it to her. Will you?
14번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Sally, I found a young French biotechnologist.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, I believe she can play a big role in our company's new project.
How are you going to get her to join us?
I will go to Daejeon to meet her this Saturday. She is working in a lab there.
Did you set up a time to meet her?
Yes, I sent her an email, and she said she could meet me on Saturday.
I see. But do you think she will be interested?
I'm not sure. I'm going to persuade her until she accepts our proposal. But there is a problem.
What's that?
She doesn't speak Korean well, and I only speak a little French.
Oh, that's a big problem.
So could you go see her with me? You speak French well, don't you?
Yes, I do, but I'm afraid I can't. My older sister is getting married this Saturday.
15번. 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 미스터 존스가 줄리아에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Julia is a university student. Last year, she took a year off for her health issue. Fully recovered now, she decides to go back to the university. She thinks it would be better to review what she had learned before. Julia soon realizes that she has forgotten a lot, particularly about calculus. So she registers for an introductory calculus course again for this semester. Checking the list of students who registered for his class, Mr. Jones finds out that there is a student who is not a freshman named Julia. Since introductory courses are open only for freshmen, Mr. Jones thinks she needs to cancel the registration for his class and take one of the higher level courses. So Mr. Jones writes an email to her. In this situation, what would Mr. Jones most likely say to Julia?
(16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Have you ever wished you were a bird soaring high into the sky? For centuries, people have watched birds flying and felt a bit jealous. But what about birds that don't fly? I'll give you some examples of them. No list of flightless birds would be complete without penguins. They are in fact better built for swimming and diving, which they spend the majority of their time doing. The mighty ostrich is truly the king of birds. Their powerful legs can kick in defense, and they can run at speeds up to 45 miles per hour across the open lands of Africa. Kiwis, found in New Zealand, also can't fly. But they have an ability to sing duets with their mates, harmonizing the ki sound made by males with the kur sound made by females. Steamer ducks are on the list too. These birds earn their name by running across water and thrashing their wings to create a large cloud of spray. Now let's discuss the reason they had to give up flying from an evolutionary developmental view.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Have you ever wished you were a bird soaring high into the sky? For centuries, people have watched birds flying and felt a bit jealous. But what about birds that don't fly? I'll give you some examples of them. No list of flightless birds would be complete without penguins. They are in fact better built for swimming and diving, which they spend the majority of their time doing. The mighty ostrich is truly the king of birds. Their powerful legs can kick in defense, and they can run at speeds up to 45 miles per hour across the open lands of Africa. Kiwis, found in New Zealand, also can't fly. But they have an ability to sing duets with their mates, harmonizing the ki sound made by males with the kur sound made by females. Steamer ducks are on the list too. These birds earn their name by running across water and thrashing their wings to create a large cloud of spray. Now let's discuss the reason they had to give up flying from an evolutionary developmental view.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? (17번) 언급된 동물이 아닌 것은? 이제 듣기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다.
10분 남았습니다. 5분 남았습니다. 시험이 종료되었습니다.